Hello YouTube! My name is the Space Kangaroo. This is my first YouTube video, and I will be a gameplay commentator mostly on Call of Duty. In this gameplay I do get a nuclear with a full auto M8A1. First time I've ever used a full auto M8A1, so I'll try it out, and happened to get a nuclear. On this channel you will be seeing Call of Duty gameplays. Sometimes you will see Nintendo titles including Mario Kart and whatever else I decide to upload, like you could see Donkey Kong or any other type of game that I play, Watch Dogs in the future, and I commentate over them, of course. Since this is my first video, to get to know me a little better, I do enjoy video games quite a lot. That's why I've created a gaming YouTube channel. I'm 15 years old, in high school, and I started playing games at a young age of a Nintendo 64, which my uncle had at his house. Whenever I went over there, we played Mario Kart 64 and a few other games. Enjoyed it so much. Eventually, I moved on, got a little older, maybe 7, 9 years old, and all my friends got Wii's, and I was like, wow, this is the coolest thing ever. It's a video game, and like, you can use motion controls, and I've been playing Nintendo consoles for a long time now, and I've been playing video games for a long time now. Some of my personal favorite games are in the Donkey Kong series. I highly enjoy Donkey Kong, but also I do very much enjoy Call of Duty, which is the game I do play the most because it's just a very fun game. I do have some series ideas for the future that I could do, but in the comment section do leave a comment saying what type of series that you would enjoy, because I never know what to upload. I will never know at all. Well, I don't have much to talk about in this video, but I kind of didn't want to make it a short first video, so I really enjoy fun facts, and one of the series ideas I had was Fun Facts Friday. So even though it's not Friday, I think I could do some fun facts because, well, I like doing fun facts. I mean, I like knowing stuff. I'm a very curious person. So first fun fact: did you know the city of Budapest, Hungary used to be two different cities, Buda and Pest? It became Budapest when a bridge connected the two cities because a river flows right through the city, so that they weren't not connected before. But then once they built a bridge, it became Budapest. Get it? Because Budapest, two different cities. Did you know every time you lick a stamp, you consume 1/10 of a calorie? But I mean, who actually mails letters nowadays? So, you know. And did you know if you intoxicate an ant, it will fall over on its right side every time? But this fact, I decided to look into it, and yeah, it's true, but I don't understand who would actually have the time to watch ants and intoxicate them to actually test something out like this. Yeah. But another fun fact is that a duck quack cannot echo, which I think is kind of weird, and scientists can't explain it. And it makes no sense. Like, yeah, a lot of sounds can echo. I'm pretty sure like almost every sound, but not a duck's quack. Another fun fact is that the original Hawaiian alphabet has only 12 letters. I think that's kind of not a lot at all. I mean, even 26 letters isn't a much more than 12 in the English alphabet. We have 26, but oh, excuse me. Yeah, 12 letters. I mean, not as many words to create, really. Not as many sounds, you know. And did you know that each king in a deck of cards represents a king from history? Which I think that's pretty cool. I mean, you've never really looked at them. You just think, oh, it's a king. You never thought, oh, this is King Charles, King whoever. I don't know who the kings are though on the cards. I just know they are ones from history. And another fun fact is emus and kangaroos cannot walk backwards, which that's kind of funny. I mean, well, I can get the kangaroo thing because like they hop forward, and I can understand kangaroos not being able to go backwards. Emus not so much. And do you know that more pieces of Monopoly money are printed every day than the United States Treasury prints dollars? Oh, money. And that's kind of funny. I remember when I was little, always pretending using Monopoly money is real money with my siblings and stuff when playing games. And the last fun fact I have for today is that only 4 people have ever won a medal at both the Winter Olympic Games and the Summer Olympic Games. I mean, I would call that dedication. First, you focus on 2 different sports, and so a lot of athletes, they focus on swimming, just on skiing, just on one. But to do too. That's pretty impressive. And win a medal in both. That's pretty impressive. Well, since I do have more time, I would like to talk about a show I was watching the other day. It was on ABC. It was called What Would You Do? I've never really seen it before. It just happened to be on. Don't know if you guys have ever seen it before. It's called What Would You Do, like I said. And in this, they had 3 different actors. They had a homeless man, a bartender, and a woman who bring the homeless man into the bar, gave him $20, left, and the bartender denied him service. Remember, these guys are actors, so the people at the bar, like, it's what would you do? So if you're at the bar, the bartender denied him service, and the people sitting in the bar watched as the bartender tried to kick the homeless man out just because he is homeless, just because, you know, he would it wouldn't attract customers. Customers would leave. That's what the bartender was saying. And some people were saying, he's a human too. He has the same right to be here as you and I do. The bartender tried to kick him out. People at the bar said, stay. One lady there was homeless before too. I think she said she lived in Houston or something, but she used to be homeless as well. And she got really mad at the bartender, who, remember, was an actor, and so was the homeless man. And she got, like, furious, and when the homeless man was finally kicked out, she just left too. And then the camera crews out and said everything. And then some other people were like, I don't make the rules. The bartender makes the rules. And he made him leave. I mean, if I was there, I would personally, even though I can't go in a bar, I would say what, like, that homeless lady said. I mean, stay. I mean, just because he's homeless doesn't mean you're not allowed to stay there. But really, I mean, you guys should leave your comments down below. What would you do? I mean, just because you're homeless means that you don't get service. What is this, like, back, I don't know, decades ago or whatever, when black people weren't allowed in certain places and only white people could go here and stuff, and black people weren't allowed there. What, we're segregating again? I mean, I would definitely let them stay. I mean, it was really, like, if that actually happened in real life, because, you know, this was a show, that would be one of the rudest things I think I would have ever seen before. And then they had another one where a lady, where a guy went in for a haircut. This is the same what would you do. The guy went in for a haircut, and his girlfriend followed after, and the guy and the girlfriend were both actors, and so was one of the ladies cutting the hair. And it was a interracial couple, so the woman was African American and the guy was white, and the person cutting the guy's hair started saying, "Get out of here! You're not the same as us." Just like the same thing with the bartender, like, you're segregating. But I mean, just because of your skin color, you're not allowed there. But the whole thing was that she was jealous of, because the white guy was like a hunk, and she was jealous of the African American woman for having him as a boyfriend. And some people did exactly what the lady at the bar did, and stood up for him, for her. I mean, like, she had, at one point, like, the lady left, and one girl had to like, stormed out because she did not want to go there and did not pay. She just kind of, like, left, and they said what would, and then the crew came out and told her everything, and they all understood. So I mean, I think it's crazy, 'cause you figure out how some people act. Like, some people wouldn't stand up. Rules weren't right. Like, imagine you were in that situation. You go into, say you go into McDonald's, and you go into McDonald's, and you're like, can I have a Big Mac? And they're like, we can't serve you because you're homeless. And you'd be like, but I have $10 right here to pay for this. And they'll be like, well, we don't serve homeless people here. And I just never want that to happen to me. But this video is coming to the end, so if If you want to follow me on any of my social networks, my Twitter is at Bobster277 and my Instagram is at Bobby_027. This is my first video, and have a great, fantastic, amazing day.